Okay, we're gonna check out 1.3 patch. It came a day after I did my 1.23 one benchmark. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here because yeah, that's kind of sucks. You know, if I knew that, then I would have done it, but it's whatever. So in a 3080 with an 9900K, how that performs, we're gonna do all kinds of settings, but in a really rapid pace. Give you an idea on like the market, how it performs. Yeah, so crowd density is high compared to the other ones. Graphics is going to be, everything's going to be turned on beside depth of field and motion blur, which I hate. Ray tracing is off, DLSS is on. There's no reason to not have DLSS on in this game within a 3080 card. So the performance you see here is 66%. 60 we are heavily CPU bottlenecked. It's pretty obvious here. So we're seeing an 88 FPS, and yeah, that's probably the best FPS we're gonna see here because of CPU. It seems like the CPU is a little bit more, this area is a little bit more optimized. Interesting, because my CPU usage was a lot lower in the other patches. So that's 1080p. Let's move on and see what it does with ray tracing. This is Psycho. I'll put everything on the highest basically. There we go, because that's kind of where you want to sit up with a card like this. So this is ray tracing with quality, 1080p. So we're still not sitting on 100% usage because of the CPU overhead. Keep in mind this is one of the hardest areas to render, and this is Psycho plus Psycho ray tracing, so it's pretty much, yeah, you can't get it more higher than this basically. It's 75, 70, it's around the 70 FPS I would say. A little bit lower sometimes, a little dip into the 60. I would say it's perfectly playable. Like not much of a problem here. No, this is fine. So yeah, let's move on to the next resolution, which is 1440p, and then the graphics is gonna be everything on plus quality. Okay, so we'll up the size a little bit. So we're sitting almost 100% usage here, 90%, 77, 70. Yeah, the GPU is still not maxed out here, still heavily CPU bottlenecked. So that's good to see. We pretty much sit at like ray tracing performance here with 1080p. Let's not pull a gun here. Can I just like, it's whatever, dude. Yep, there we go. Yeah, perfectly playable, super smooth, so fine. Let's put it on ray tracing, maxed out. See what we get here. So we're sitting at 60, around the 60, 59, 60. And we are GPU bound now, so yep. 60. I still say it's perfectly playable. I got a gsync screen, so it's not much of a problem here. Yeah, this is maximum crowd density, so yeah. 59, which is still fine. 64. Yeah, it's fine. Like, let's see if we drop one of the DLSS options down. Graphics. Let's move to balanced. We'll probably free some performance up. Yeah, see you now no longer GPU bound. It seems like, oh, here we are. I'll give you like a few FPS more, I assume. Let's see. Well, it's not that much more though, but it is more stable, I would say. Can probably lower it a little bit more to performance, but yeah, you can do whatever, I guess. Let's try it out. Performance, DLSS. Nah, you see the same dips. I think the dips are the CPU solution. Yeah, because look at the GPU usage. Okay, anyway, let's move on and let's go to 4K. Fly. graphics, let's disable ray tracing and put this one on quality. Okay, so 4K without ray tracing, no bueno for 60 FPS of the market. But psycho settings, nope, you're dropping down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna straight up increase the ray tracing performance. I think we will need performance straight away. Yep, here you go. 70 FPS. Normal. Seems fine, right? Like this is perfectly playable. So performance 4K ray tracing works, but we still don't have RT on. Seems to be that it sits around the 60 plus of the more demanding area. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna straight up enable ray tracing and see how that one fares. Okay, we're sitting on 50, 48. It's basically what we had before. We need to lower the DLSS. We need to lower it. Yeah, performance is not good enough. So let's move to ultra performance. And here you go. 70 FPS, 60 FPS. 4K ultra ray tracing. Do you see like a quality degradation here? You see like a little bit of like flickering, shimmering in the distance. You notice stuff, I guess. I don't see anything here though. It's a little bit, the billboards look a little bit more like blurry, I guess. It's still perfectly fine playable this way. So that's the market. I'm gonna do the motor section now, and like in the next video, and then yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.